Initiation is the school of life, a permanent school which helps young Senufos become men to be useful in society. According to the ancestors, the traditional initiation and teaching takes place in the sacred forest. There, general culture is taught, as well as medicine and what the elders determine a Senufo should know. Initiation lasts 3 cycles of 7 years. From the ages of 12 to 19, it is the pre-initiation. From 19 to 26, the proper initiation takes the young men into the forest for 5 months at a time every year. The 3rd cycle, from age 26 to 33, is the beginning of wisdom. Each initiate is given a role, a social function, which he will carry out for the 7 years of his initiation. To perform the panther dance, the young people have had to learn to control the cri, an occult power which can be used to unmask a witch or cast a spell on an innocent. The panther men keep away from the crowd. They identify with the power symbolized by animals, a power that places the owner above the crowd's enthusiasms and weaknesses. The Senufos share with ethnic groups in the west of the country a number of mysterious secret societies. Members are threatened with death unless they remain anonymous. The role of these societies is quite ambiguous. In principle, they are intended to struggle against the power of witchcraft and intervene in questions of domination and conciliation. Throughout the western Ivory Coast, there are many secret societies where the members are said to transform into animals, buffaloes, elephants, boars, so as to watch and judge men's actions. But not everyone has this faculty. Candidates to secret societies must prove their disinterest in the desire of reaching moral perfection and swear to renounce quarreling. Today, young people are torn between traditional African initiation rites and the Western schooling, which is based on a radically different concept of the world. The older people try to find compromises. The time when the Ivory Coast was an animal kingdom has long passed. In a few decades, the survivors have learned to avoid urban centers, even though in most regions, the peasants complain about their crops being tread upon by elephants. The forests in the west are still home to many buffalo. Today, huge reserves are dedicated to preserving them from extinction. In the west of Senufo is Como Park. These are hippopotamuses who are cooling off in the Como River, but these gentlemen rarely reveal anything other than their nostrils, which are poised on the surface of the water in order to breathe. Como is a vast natural park with more than 1 million acres which stretches across a vast plain covered by mountains. Como Park is the former Bwana Reserve, created in 1926. It's the most important park in the country, holds the biggest number of species, and is connected by dirt roads. Far more welcoming, perhaps, the crocodiles sometimes come to laze by the river and show off their perfect teeth. Many rivers, like the Como and the Irangu, traverse the entire park. But during the dry season, many of them are reduced to thin trickles of water, which then swell into torrents when the first rain falls. They provide for beautiful galleries of forest on their banks and supply water to the animals throughout the year.